Alright, everyone, hello. It is time again for me to review food that I have ordered after looking at it on DoorDash for approximately 5 minutes. New food, that is. I previously wanted to review the popcorn chicken from KFC because I never had it back in the day, and apparently it's like their old recipe. But I tried placing pickup orders, and both KFCs that I tried canceled the pickup order. So I was like, well, I don't want to do this. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm taking my toys and going home. But I did see that McDonald's had the Bacon Caesar McCrispy out, which is like a new thing, a new sandwich that they're doing for a limited time. So I was like, all right, this is perfect. We will go ahead and take a look at this. I do want to point out, this is like the first time that I think I am reviewing something before... I think this is the first time that I'm reviewing something before the report of the week gets to it, which I think is crazy to me. 1 second, let me make sure that we're all good there. Okay. This is the first time I think that I am reviewing something before report of the week. And hold on, is my cat behind here? No, she's not. She's down here instead. Again, the first time that I am reviewing it for report of the week, and I find that a lot of times he gets to these items before I do, which of course he should. He is a prominent YouTuber, and I'm like just a dude who does this because his friends find it funny. So I don't know, sometimes it's his opinions color my opinions on this, so I'm very excited to actually try these without maybe somewhat of his thought process crowding out my thoughts. Spent a lot of time talking about this guy. I don't know. We have here the snack wrap. Snack wraps are a big return to McDonald's recently. We will go ahead and see how this is right now. So first bite was mostly tortilla. And second bite was mostly like fried chicken with lettuce and their Caesar sauce. I will say this, they do not have enough sauce in this, I think. I think they could have put more in there. Now maybe that'll change after I eat the rest of this thing. But I don't know necessarily that it is like the appropriate amount of sauce for how much chicken they have, which is like a good amount actually. That does get bonus points for the chicken Caesar snack wrap. So, yeah, so a lot of chicken in here, more than I was expecting, honestly. So it is kind of drier than I was expecting. I mean, that's okay. That's kind of just what is to be expected for any kind of like chicken thing that you're gonna get from a fast food place. So what do you get? What are you like? Sorry, that's just what's gonna happen. So I don't take away too many points from that. Francine is awfully persistent tonight. Oh. She's been sleeping all day because she had a very big day of doing nothing. So, but yeah, the snack wrap I think is overall like okay. Let me take another bite real quick. Yeah, it's just like there's no sauce in it. It's like it threatens to have sauce in there. And I'm like, oh, cool, there's some sauce in this bite. And then there's just, like, nothing. And it just tastes kind of like, you know, the chicken and, like, a hint of, like, the Caesar sauce along with, like, the lettuce and, like, maybe a little cheese in here. Yeah, there's a little cheese in here. The fry on the chicken is good, you know. Still a little dry, but I mean, again, like I said, what can you expect? So, we're gonna move on to the actual sandwich here. Let's go ahead and pull this out. I was very glad that there were actually 2 items to review. There is a meal associated with this. I didn't get it because I didn't want to. I didn't want like the fries or like the soda or anything like that, so I was just kind of like, well, okay. Like, we'll just get the 2 separate items. The snack wrap by itself was like $4. The sandwich by itself was like $8. I don't know. Let me show you guys the cross section on here. It's an interesting sandwich. Okay, maybe not cross section because I haven't cut it in half. So, hopefully both my camera and the phone can get this thing. It looks well put together. It's a little small, I'll say that, for the price. And maybe it's just gonna be like amazing, but we'll have to see here. So, but yeah, otherwise well put together. Like, it looks good. I'll say that. Okay, I'm gonna take a second bite of this before I say anything. All right. This sandwich is very okay. Couple things. One, the bread is kind of tasteless. It's very bland. The actual like sandwich bread I don't think is very good. It's not like offensive or anything like that. It's just not tasty. Like, it is here solely to hold the chicken and everything else in between 2 pieces of bread, right? And that I find to actually be kind of weird for like a McDonald's style sandwich, in that usually like the actual breading of like the Big Mac is a big part of the appeal of the Big Mac, actually, I find. It's like iconic. For this to be kind of like this bland, I'm kind of just like, well, that's weird, and like a step down. Second, same thing, very little sauce. Like, very little sauce on this. That's why I was like, okay, let me take a second bite, because I was like, well, maybe like the second bite will have more and it'll be like a more appreciable amount. It was not. Third, this sandwich falls into the trap that all of the other like McDonald's bacon sandwiches fall into, in that the bacon is overpowering the actual flavor of the sandwich. I mean, I guess that is part of like the appeal. It is in fact a bacon Caesar McCrispy, so I can't knock it too much, but when you get a bite in there, it overpowers what little sauce there is, and it overpowers the actual chicken on the sandwich. The chicken, I will say, again, fried well. The patty is good. This one's like not as dry as the snack wrap. So that is nice. I will give it points for that. But overall, it's like, it's a very okay sandwich. And let me take another bite to see if my opinions have changed here. Oh, we also have pickles and tomato on this thing. Let me see if I can get a bite with a pickle on here and see if that changes my opinion completely. With the pickle, like, when you get a bite with everything together, the ingredients just like do not jive together on this, and I don't know why. I think this sandwich is trying to do too much in that sense. They don't commit enough to the sauce, they don't commit enough to the bacon, they don't commit enough to the chicken. The bagel provides, the bagel, did I say really? The bacon pickle? Oh my god, William. The pickle combined with the bacon, like, those two flavor profiles almost cancel each other out completely. And so it's like you get like a sense of bacon immediately followed by pickle, and then just like it's weird. It's like a neutral sensation in your mouth. Say that 5 times. And I don't really know if I have, like, if this is a thing with, like, McDonald's pickles in general, but I noticed that with other, like, McDonald's sandwiches, too. And I haven't had this, like, issue with, like, any other kind of burger that I recall. Like, maybe it's just, like, so, like, it's, like, not bland enough. Bland is the word I want to use here, but they're so, like, inoffensive on other sandwiches that it's just, like, the flavors just kind of meld together. Here, the flavors don't meld together, they cancel out, and that is a very strange sensation. It's not, the sandwich isn't bad. Would I get it again? No. It's just, like, for what it is, I see no reason to get this over, like, a Quarter Pounder or a Big Mac, like the McDonald's classic sandwiches or something like that, right? And I think in terms of its actual, like, ability to draw people in, I just think it's, like, it's lacking. It's just, like, it's not there. Why should I get this from McDonald's when I could, like, fry up chicken at my home? Actually, I don't want to make that argument. I don't like the I could just make it at home arguments. Why should I get this as opposed to going to, like, Chick-fil-A and getting, like, a crispy chicken sandwich from them or Popeyes or something like that, right? There's nothing in here that those two places do not do better, even with sort of, like, the across the country fall in fast food restaurant quality. So, again, it's not a bad sandwich. It's just bland. And I think that's, like, the best I can say about it is that everything on here is, like, actually technically proficient, but it's just bland, you know? And I'm not sure what, well, actually, I do know a suggestion I can make is they needed to commit to the sauce, actually. They needed to commit to the Caesar sauce for this to, like, actually be a thing. But they just didn't. And maybe that's an issue with, like, the McDonald's I ordered it from, or just, like, you know, just for whatever reason, they didn't have, like, they didn't put enough sauce on here, right? Because that could happen. And I don't want to necessarily let that affect my judgment of it. But the McDonald's I order from is usually, like, a decent McDonald's. So, I don't know. I would give this round of food gets a solid 4.5 out of 10. Which is, to me, like, actually a pretty neutral rating. Like, it's on the side of would not get it again, though, is the thing. And I see no reason to get it again. Just with, like, what I paid for it. Total, this was, does it say here on the DoorDash? I had it delivered because I was like, I don't really necessarily want to wait on this. Oh, on that note, though, it came hot. Like, everything was good, like, in that regards. It's not, like, there's nothing like that affecting my viewing on it. So, oh, we got lightning back there. Yeah, 4.5 out of 10 is kind of like how I would put this. So around like, you know, okay, on the side of I would not get it again, however. Anything else I want to say? Not in particularly.